Riot Games is one of the premier companies of this new era. They are a software development company that has developed a brand new industry, hire excellent employees, and are able to have an explosive growth that has not been seen before. So, their main product, League of Legends, is a massive multiplayer online battle arena game in which they are constantly expanding and have one of the biggest audiences of several millions of players. Currently, it is one of the most explosive growing industries in which they have grown over 10 times their size, starting with a measly $500,000 in revenue to over $6 million in revenue within just a few years, and it has continued to see extreme growth. However, there may be small concerns about whether or not the growth is sustainable, and looking into the future, we have compared this growth to more traditional sports, as this new industry that has come of it is known as esports and has demonstrated similar trends as basketball, football, and baseball. To maintain their excellence in employees, they have always hired the best workers through their excellent treatment of them. They have made it so that if you are a fit for it, you have 6 months to decide. If you decide you do not like to work in this environment or this company, you are free to leave with your salary intact for an entire year. As well as for employees who decide to stay, they have a play fund of over $500 to ensure that they are constantly getting new ideas, as well as being able to be at their peak performance, having office work hours that they set themselves. Riot Games is the one who has started a new phenomenon with this industry, the industry known as esports, because they are the first company to truly set forth a worthy prize of people to compete in. They set forth back in DreamHack Sweden in 2012 the biggest prize pool to be seen to this date, with $500,000 on the line. They took a huge risk, and it has now paid off in dividends, with millions coming to watch at this new sport in the making, selling out Madison Square Garden, Staples Stadium, and various other major arenas. It has even become so big that the Chinese Games now are hosting it in the next one in Brazil in 2018. The only major concerns that we should have in regards to whether or not to invest in the company is that there are many substitutes that we could potentially usurp League of Legends and Riot Games, such as another major game that has been developed within the last couple of years, which is Dota 2. While this is a cause for concern, there has been cases shown where both games are sustainable with their current rate of growth for the next 5 to 10 years. In addition, they are able to have overlapping players, so even if they have competition, League of Legends and Riot Games will still continue to grow. It is time to invest in Riot Games right now, before it becomes such an expensive stock, expensive market, that it has no longer room for growth, as this is this period where we expect the biggest growth, in which there isn't as much saturation and as much expectation yet. So, if you want to make a lot of money right now, it is now time to invest in Riot Games.